Hi, everyone. Welcome to Wind Down Wednesday. Hopefully, you grabbed a beverage and you're ready to come and join me in the room. I'm excited to share something new with you tonight. So, we'll get started. I have been playing around with this card. I did post it. I think I posted it on my page. But anyway, I was playing around with, some people call it origami, some people call it like a shadow box card, but basically it's a fold. And so I was playing around with it, and because I'm using the ornate suite right now, and some of the papers and stuff, and I'm playing with it. So anyway, so I created this card the other day, and so I just put these little flowers in here, and then I added some bling to it. So I thought it was kind of cool. So I thought it would be a fun little video. You may have done it before, but in any case, we're going to do it tonight. So it'll be fun. So I hope you will enjoy it as well. So I've done a couple other cards. And let's see. So I did this one today. And then after I did it, I was checking through the book and I added this little flower. And then I realized that these, I was checking the catalog, these perennial essence floral centers are no longer in the catalog. So I had to come up with something different. But anyway, I have them. So I created this little flower with the, with this punch, which is still in the catalog. So, anyway, so I created the flower, with that. And, the leaves are also with that, so that I just curl them up. And so this paper is the Seaside Spray. So this is the designer series double side. So this kind of looks like a denim. Anyway, the Seaside Spray, and then these are the gold elements, and so you can just take them apart and use them that way. And then this is a blue ribbon. I think I have the out somewhere. I can tell you what they are. So let's see. Yeah, this one must be part of a set because it doesn't have any labels on it. But I love the color, so I brought that one out. So this is the blue one. And then I did Magenta Madness. Hi, Vicky. This is Magenta Madness, which I really like. And then I added more of the gold elements on it. And this is the Magenta Madness pink. And these little words, it says, well, it's in different languages. But it says to love what we do, share what we love. So it's one of our sayings, or I don't know if it's exactly what it's called. But anyway, it's in our catalog. It's one of the Stamping Up. I don't want to call it a motto, but anyway, so you get it. Anyway, so that's this one. So these are all the designer series papers. So tonight, we're going to do it in Just Jade. So I've cut everything out. So it says if you have the little floral essences, then you can of course use them. But if you don't have them, then I made this little bow, and I thought I'd put this little bow in the middle. We'll just say that is the center of the flower. So this is for our sentiment, and then I have a little piece of gold here. So you start out for the flower. Hey, Daisy Joe. So the flower is it's a 4x4 piece of paper. Hey, Tyler. So it's 4x4 piece of paper, and so depending on how you want it to show up, you can fold it however you want. So if you want this to be the dots, then you could you fold it opposite, but whatever. Anyway, so you take a 6x6 piece of paper and cut it into 4x4. Okay, so that's what we're going to do first. So I'm going to do it this way. I think this way. So it's really, 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 really simple. But the straighter that you get it, the straighter it'll be, obviously. But anyway, so you kind of want to be pretty precise about it. So you fold it in half. You're gonna be like, oh, I gotta make these cards. Anyways, it's really cool. And then so you fold it in half, and then you fold it in half again. Here. I love this paper. Hope you guys have had a good day. I have been doing lots of different things. I've got several projects going now that I need to get going on because I've got videos coming up. So I'm trying to catch up on my with some of my projects so that I'll be ready. I like to have things ahead of time before the day that I'm actually doing a presentation. Anyway, so first thing you do is just fold them all into the center. And so you just try to get it as straight as you can. Like that, without overlapping. And so we do all that first, and then we'll fold them out the other way. Anyway, I've been thinking about doing this card for a while now, because I've seen it several times, people doing it on Pinterest for different things. And so those of you who are demos, have you actually looked at the PDF of the new catalog, the mini catalog, which seems like it's not going to be too many. See, this one I folded. It's got a little bit of, you'll see, it's got a little bit of a gap here, so you'll be able to, you really won't be able to tell, but I know there is. So then you take and fold this back like thus. So you really want to take it right to the edge. So you just fold it back. Isn't this cool? And then you could put it, you could put anything in the center. Here's the thing. If you're going to mail the card in a regular envelope, then you don't want to put anything in the center that is going to poke out too much. So for example, this card, these will flatten down, right? But if you try to mail this card, these pretty little petals are going to be up. So this card would be better if you were going to put it in a box. If you wanted to make this box like this, and you just have to think about what you're doing with it. This one would be a little easier. It's not quite flat, but it would probably make it. But anyway, you just have to think about it. I didn't really think about it until I was done. Okay, so here's this. Is that cool? That's all there is. Okay, so then I'm putting it on white cardstock, and then here is my piece of cardstock that I'm going to put on the front. So I'm going to go ahead and glue that down with some Tabo. Let's see, I've got this all right. This is jade. This is the Just Jade, which is just really pretty color too, isn't it? I love it. Anyway, so that's that. And then I was cutting this little piece to put here. So we'll go ahead and put that down. I was trying to decide what. Yeah, I think I like it on the denim, like the denim side. Because you could do it either way. You could have the polka dots up, but and you don't have to do all this, but so I'll tell you what the dimension is of this, because it was like a piece left over. So this is about 3 3/4 by 2. So it just comes in just a little bit from there. So I like to have just a little bit of an edge on it. So anyway, just for accent. Okay, so then this will go on here like this, okay? But we're not ready to do that yet. And then, let's see. This will be for our sentiment, or no, this will be for our sentiment. So our sentiment, let's see, I'm gonna use some Memento. It's usually my go-to. And then this says Happy Birthday to You, and it comes from, if you haven't seen this set, the Best Year cling stamps. And it says Happy Birthday to You, which is nice. So I use this one because it has a little bit of a script in it. Okay, so I'm going to use, I'll show you. I was playing with this today to try to make sure I get it straight out here, but I ended up stamping it like a zillion times. And still didn't get it completely straight. Well, it's okay. It'll be all right. Okay, so I have this, and then I have this punch. I love this. Hey, Tony. I love this punch. So what I've been doing is stamping the sentiment, and then I'm gonna open it, and then I stamp. Then I go ahead and do one side of it. It's really fun. One side of it, and then I decide like, okay, I want it to be about that, and then I do the other side. So that way, I kind of could play around a little bit with it. I like this one. Okay, come on. There we go. Yep, it looks pretty good. Anyway, always surprises me when I am able to do that. Okay, especially on camera, because you just never know what's going to happen on the camera. So I'm not going to put this on yet. We're going to punch out some of these little flowers. So I hadn't used this punch before, and I bought it recently because I don't know why last year I didn't buy it, and so I was like, okay, I kind of really want it. It's still in the catalog, so I got it. And so today I took it out of the plastic, and I was like, okay, I'm going to experiment with it. And then I cut these out for the leaves. Okay, so where is it? So I do just a little bit of a line here, just to make it look like a leaf, a little bit, and then I kind of fold it a little bit in the center, like this. And then, where's my bone folder? Here it is. And then I just do my bone folder. But you could do it like anyway. I mean, you could, whatever way you want the leaves to go. And then I take out which one's this one? Old olive. And then I'll just do a little bit of old olive on it. Just a little bit on it, just to give some variation. I could do the just jade on it, but just to want to give some color, not gonna look like a leaf, but kind of like one. Okay, so then I just put a little bit of glue in the center, and so you've got a perfect little center because you folded everything. And so then I just kind of take my tool here, which is what you use for the scoring board. Keep it on my desk because I'm using it. But so then I just kind of put the leaf in the center, and then play with these a little bit. However the bone folder does a really good job of making the leaves kind of go up. Then, oops. Fun. But anyway, I'm sorry about the perennial essence. I was like, okay, they have to be in the catalog, but no, they're not. So maybe they'll come out with something else this year to go into that. I don't know. So I just use like the different color. I mean, I used one side of the paper, then the other side of the paper to do it. And these cards obviously aren't going to get mailed in a regular envelope, so I probably send them in a gift or put them in with something that I'm putting in a box. But I like the way the flowers look, so I just wanted to do that for on the video tonight, so you guys could see it. I love this paper. Isn't it beautiful with a little? I don't know. When I first saw it, I'm like, what? Because I love the DSP from last year. And so much, and so the polka dots kind of threw me for a second, but I really do like it. It grows on me. It's growing on me. Okay, let's see. Turn this just a little bit. Not pretty. It looks really good with the yellow center, but but you'll see. This is going to look good too. So you just hold it down for a second, because the Tombow glue really does hold pretty well. And then I thought, well, this would be, I'll put a little glue dot on it. And it'll be pretty in the middle. But it's the bee, bumblebee ribbon. It's just, the ribbon is just so, look at that. How shiny. Isn't that beautiful? The quality is just amazing to me. Cannot find anything anywhere else. Okay, what do you think? Good substitute? It's kind of interesting. I like it. Okay, so for this one, I just, you could do lots of different things. Any kind of adhesive. I just been using the Tombow. And you could turn this different ways, but I'm more of a traditionalist, so I'm making it square on, square on, square on. And then I just push it a little bit on here, and it'll stick it down. Is that pretty? Okay, so now we need to put the sentiment on, and what else? I need to make a bow, and I've got a little gold, oh here. So I thought I would put the gold leaf on here, and that'll get the glue dot, here we go. Put my sentiment on. Would this be fun for a birthday card? Be pretty. And so really when you put the dimensionals on, it will hold down. It'll hold down the leaf. Put it on. It'll hold down the gold leaf. Okay, I'll bring out my trusty bow maker, and I've got put this away, and I've got I have all these different colors, but I'm going to use this one. Use this one. I don't know how you guys store your ribbon. I put the T-pins on them, and it kind of holds them together, because I have them on a little rack that my husband made for me. So they're on dowels on my ribbon, rolls of ribbon. So let me move this. I want to make sure you guys can see. Okay, with this. So I usually do around twice, but sometimes when I want to be fancy, I do 3 times around. But I tell you, this is a lifesaver. So I bought this from Tamara down at we did the North Carolina demo meeting last year. And it is a lifesaver for me. So I tie bows by hand. Just takes me forever. That pretty. I love this ribbon. It's just the iridescence in it is just so pretty. Anyway, gotta put this back on here. So I talk about my T-pins. Anyway, you can get these anywhere, Michael's or wherever. The little T-pins. I used them. I didn't really know much about them, but I used them a lot when I was doing a lot of weaving, and we used T-pins for everything to hold down stuff. So always have lots and lots of T-pins. So then you just kind of separate them a little bit, and then put a little glue dot on it, and it'll be fun. Let's find the glue dots again. Here they are. Anyway, I thank you guys for tuning in with me tonight. I know this is a short little video, but hope you'll try it and let me know how you like it. Do with these. There's just so many papers, so many things you can do this with, and it's just a fun little project. I like fun projects. I like to do things. So I'm working on what I'm going to do on Saturday, because I'm going to do a video before then, I think, but I'm going to try to do a video that's not live, because I want to start trying to figure out how to edit things. And so anyway, but what do you think? Like it? Cool. Well, here's those 2. Here's these 3. And then here's the blue one. Love this blue ribbon. I have to figure out what the name of that one is. Anyway, and but anyway, thank you guys for joining me, and please have the rest of the week. Have a good week, and some of you I'll see on Friday with North Carolina Stampers. We'll be doing our stamp along on Friday, so I'm looking forward to that. God bless, and I'll see you soon. All right? Goodbye.